Hello, welcome to Krachwerke, and this is something special. This is a unique design enclosure and pedal design, but inside is the Herrscherin Fuzz pedal circuitry. So this is a one-off. The idea is to run a competition here. You can see how to win below. Essentially, I'm going to be selling the tickets on the online shop and various other places, and the links are below. So if you like fuzz pedals, this is a great sounding fuzz pedal, unique circuitry, the Herrscherin. If you don't like fuzz pedals and you just want to collect pedals, perfect. If you don't play guitar and you just need a fancy paperweight, there you go. If you have friends that might play guitar, why not buy them a ticket? So I'll be running this for about 3 weeks. I'll have all the details below in the description, or up at the top of the description, depending if you see this on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And with it also comes the artwork, since I am the artist. So you can buy some tickets and win this, and you will be helping me out a lot. The funds gathered for this will obviously go into furthering our stock and things like that. So to reiterate, this one here is the Herrscherin circuitry. So if you want to know what it sounds like, again, there are links below or above or wherever. And you can also listen to the Königlich EP, which was entirely recorded with the Herrscherin Fuzz, and the Talk More for higher distortion. And there are also some videos that I'm linking to. You can also wait to the end of this, and I will put in some additional videos where we go through the sound samples of the Herrscherin. It really is a great sounding, dynamic, full range kind of fuzz. Lots of character and really dynamic depending on your picking and how you play with your volume. So thank you very much for listening. Get yourself some tickets, and I really hope you win. Thank you very much. Welcome and thanks for listening. So this is the Herrscherin one knob fuzz, which is basically just a brutal crackling one knob volume, basically fuzz pedal available. If you want to hear it more and better in the mix, I have put out a little 4-track album, and it is basically nearly all the rhythm tracks are recorded using the Herrscherin one knob fuzz, as well as my own IRs. I used the Nailx amps in the mix. Also, this is the IRs that I produced. It's the 2021 All You Need IRs. So there's not much to demo except tone in this, because it basically is just one knob. Volume 0 to breaking windows and speakers. The way it kind of behaves is that the harder you pick, the more it kind of breaks. So if you play loosely, let's put some delay on. But if you dig in, it starts breaking. Guitar is tuned standard drop D. If you boost it, so this goes for around £60. You can find them in the shop on Facebook, on Krachwerke.com, and there are also links to other places like Reverb as well. What I'd like to ask lastly is please like, subscribe, share, do all the usual stuff. Have a look at the IRs. So the way I record this is I've got my amp next to me. The sound, the signal is split. The one goes into the DAW straight, and then I do all the ABSM and IR impulse responses there. But I'm actually playing through and listening to and getting the vibe of the amp itself, which is a great way of recording as well as playing and tracking. Apologies. I really like about this pedal is how it kind of reacts to your playing. The harder you dig in, the more it kind of breaks up. The harder you strum, the more it breaks up. If you pick lightly, if you want to do a lead through it with some delay or reverb, you still have that clean fuzz kind of classic lead sound as well. It boosts quite well. It also boosts after the fact. However, there's a massive amount of volume on tap on this one. The diodes, the LEDs, oh man, I'm gonna get humped for this one, but they kind of act like valves. Like the more you put through them, the more they distort kind of nicely, and because there's two, it becomes a slight asymmetric type of distortion and fuzz. So it has a fairly pleasing sound to it on top of being fairly brutal. So it becomes quite variable depending on the kind of style that you style of music that you play, as well as how hard you're playing. If you dig in too much, yeah, it literally, that first attack breaks up completely, and that was kind of what I'm after, because I want people with low tuning, the kind of doom community, to really be able to find this useful, to have that really low distorted, broken fuzz going, especially if you double track it. It becomes this kind of wall of grit and dirt. And if you need to get it cleaned up, you just pick a little bit lighter. Simple. Anyway, thank you for watching. There will be a full playthrough and demo on the 4-track album that was made with these, which might give a little bit more insight on the impulse responses as well as the pedals themselves. In the album, this pedal was used mainly for all the rhythm tracks, as I've said before, and the other pedal that I'm going to demo is the distortion overdrive pedal, and that was used for one of the tracks as well as all the leads and harmonic parts, because it's a much more higher distortion, kind of high gain pedal with slight kind of breaky, overdrive, fuzzy kind of characteristics. So watch out for that. Thank you very much. Welcome to Krachwerke, a quick demo of how the Herrscherin Fuzz sounds through the bass. The fuzz does not cut off the bass as much as the as guitar distortion pedals tend to do, so it's actually still applicable on the bass. That is straight through the Herrscherin Fuzz. So let's try and add a clean signal through it as well. So I've got this doubled up. So this is now going to be blended with clean but amp, so it's not a de-icing. So I really don't like fuzz or distortion on bass. I like the bass to growl but not have that fizz. Some people love it, I don't. So mixing a clean amp sound into your distorted sound, to me, gives more definition to a distorted or a fuzzy bass sound. And that's why I added this to this video, although I'm trying to promote the fuzz pedal to also be applicable to bassists, especially in the doomy, sludge, and even the kind of metal kind of community. However, my personal feeling is that you need that clean tone underneath to give it that punch. Yeah, that punch. Herrscherin Fuzz, bassist, guitars alike. Put some chorus on just for fun. Drop D just in case you wanted to know what the tuning is of the bass. There you go. Thank you very much.